Hello guys, here and back with another review. Um, this time on the Ironman Armored Avengers series. Don't keep getting that mixed up. The Sonic Storm armor. Um, and it has the normal Armored Avengers packaging, which everybody knows. And this time there's no warning sign at the bottom. Like in the other packaging right here that I just did a review on, there's a warning sign. This time there's no warning sign for some reason. Maybe they just assume that people know that there's small parts, or maybe there's just not small enough parts in here for kids to swallow, like that projectile. Like I don't get it. I don't get where the warning sign is, but it is number 45 in the series, so they probably wouldn't put a warning sign in there since they only go up to about 50. So this is 45. So, well, here's the packaging. It's the concept series. You know, I only do concept series. I only have one classic series or comic series. I mean, always get that mixed up. So here's the normal packaging and the Avengers symbol sign. And up here you can see that I got from Five Below. Five Below has these. So you just go to your local Five Below store and you pick this up if you want it. You pick up this series. If they more than likely won't have, not every Five Below store in America has this. So has this figure, and if they do, I'm very surprised. But the series is still at Five Below and should still be at Marshall's. So look for it, pick it up if you want it. You can find it. You should be able to find it at Five Below though. So like I said, normal packaging. Here is the figure at hand, and here's the other figures you can get. Up here at the top, there is the Marvel's Power Charge Armor War Machine. So I guess it's supposed to be like the Iron Man Mark 6 with the light up chest, and the Iron Man 2 series line. Toy line, and the other two below it are the Iron Man Reactor Shift figure that I have, and then the Iron Man Storm Surge armor that I have. So here he is. It has a launching missile or projectile. Here he is. It's cool. Here's the bio. I'll always give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And there's the packaging. There's something that I noticed about the launcher on here, but I'll show it when I take this guy out the packaging. Be back in 2 seconds. Okay, here is your figure. Not really your figure, it's mine. But here's the figure out of the packaging. And what I was saying before is that I noticed as soon as I picked this figure up, is that I noticed that the blaster is the exact same blaster as the Avengers Mark 7 Shatter Blaster Iron Man. So if you notice, if you see this, oops, it's on my iPod, so might not be able to see this good, but you notice that the launcher and the projectile are the same. See the launcher? It's the exact same thing. And this is a repaint of this because since this series came out before the Avenger series, so it's a repaint. Although this one is it has like clear in it. And this figure is the second figure that I have that's of the series that has clear armor, like see-through armor, like stealth armor, I guess. And this one actually makes sense to be stealth because if you took time to read the bio, oops. Thanks. If you a little bit again the projectile. If you took time to read the bio, you would know that this is kind of a stealth armor, I guess. So I can use this for a stealth armor. It's not a really bad bio. It's actually kind of interesting if you actually read these bios, or these little pieces up on the top of the boxes. But they're not really actually. If you like Iron Man, they're kind of interesting. They're kind of childish as well, but they're kind of interesting. So you can read them if you like, but that was just a suggestion. Here is the blaster, and it's force. So it's in the middle of the low force, the launchers that don't shoot as well, and then the launchers that shoot overly good, like their power, their force. They have really good force. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just in the middle. It has a little bit better than normal amount of force. So I don't know, but as a matter of fact, I can just say they have a normal amount of force. But it's a pretty good launcher and projectile if you like them. Sculpting, it's a really nice sculpt, and this is a repaint, and this is a repaint of one of these figures, and there's this like brownish, like maroonish kind of color, and it's a stealth armor. And in Iron Man 3, you've seen this armor as well. But this series the Iron Man 2 series has the repaint of this guy. And the Iron Man 3 series has the Assemblers repaint of this guy. So there's like 3 different versions of this guy. The Assemblers version, which is the same color as the other repaint of this guy. So this guy is the only one of this color. There's 2 of the other color, one in Assemblers and one in Articulated. So I just might get the other doing a review, doing a video.
It's a review.
Sorry, that's my grandma. I wonder why she always comes while I'm doing the review. She does that a lot. Thanks, guys. Thanks. But like I was saying, I'll do get the other of Assemblers series, Assemblers repainted this armor. So I'll show you, so I can show you what they both look like. And back to sculpting, I had a problem with this arm, I had two of the same arms. So I cut the thumb off and cut parts of this off so it would match this. So really, I just fixed the problem. I mean, it does. I do have two fists instead of having a like claw looking hand, but it doesn't look that bad. You wouldn't notice that if you really looked at it. You would notice, like, see, it's not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to look like this, or what you see in the picture. But so it's I actually fixed the problem. So on the paint apps are really really nice. They're They are applied really, really, really well. Haven't found anything wrong with this figure and the paint apps wise. The paint is a little bit more durable than Ironman 2 series. I guess they found a better paint in the Ironman Avenger series action figures. So now onto articulation. This its articulation is pretty good. Is normal. The joints are a normal amount stiff, not extra or not too much or too little. And another thing I just noticed and thought I'd say this, that I have two of the same. I don't know if it's two of the same feet or I have two of the same of one of these. I don't know which side it is though, but I have two of the same these as well. So there's problems with this figure, but the paint ups are awesome and the articulation is awesome. So back to articulation. The head goes up to the center and then down some. Doesn't really go up any, just goes to the center. You can pose this guy really nicely, but because of the articulation, how stiff it is, and then how not stiff it is. So his arm goes all the way around and all the way around again, in and out, in and out. But this one goes all the way back and forth, in and out. Like, it goes all the way out and then all the way in. So no hand articulation, but there is 2 points of lower arm articulation. There's the elbow turn articulation, and then there's the lower arm turn articulation. So there's like this, and then up here you can see there's 2 points of turning up here. Like the other figures that unlike this. It's wrist articulation. See how on the exosphere armor, the wrist articulation, he has actually, like, his hand turns all the way around. It's his whole lower arm turns all the way around. So maybe it's just because of this whole design on there and this whole, like, right here, so it makes it so he can't turn all the way around. But that's pretty much it. His torso goes down a normal amount and back not as much as you would think. The Ironman 2 series joints that I don't like, everybody knows, the double jointed knee and the ankle pivot and spin. It's a lot easier to spin though. Some people, like my little brother, says that this figure has high waters on. Like, it kind of does look like he has high waters on, because there's no, like, lower foot knee padding, like lower ankle padding. I guess that's what it's called. On the other figures, like right here, you can see that there's like padding around on the back and on the side. This one doesn't have any at all. It's just, yeah, it's just like that. I can't really even give you the words for it. And I just noticed something about the sculpting. His whole faceplate is different. It's a lot. It's way different. I just noticed that about the head. His whole faceplate is different. Instead of it being square at the top, it's more of a triangle shape. So, and like I said before, it is kind of like see-through, I guess, like stealthy-ish kind of. It's like a stealth figure. This is like the third figure that I've noticed that has that. So this the Inferno armor, the Spider-Man stealth armor, and then this guy that's more of a stealth armor as well. So I don't know. Here he is, and remember to comment, subscribe, and whatever else you do. And I'll see you guys later. Iron Man.